All right, I want all of you to think of one word that comes to mind when I say this. Hillary Clinton. Okay, now do the same thing for Bernie Sanders. You can only pick one word. Gallup poll asking more than 1,000 people for their honest gut reactions. Some of the most common answers for Mrs. Clinton were this: dishonest, or that they dislike her. Others using even stronger words like criminal, crooked, and thief. Meantime, Americans most often describe Bernie Sanders as a socialist and old, along with a fresh face, honest, crazy, or delusional. Guy Benson is the political editor for townhall.com and a Fox News contributor. Okay, Guy, I'm not going to put you to the test. I'm not going to make you give me a one-word response. But this is a fascinating study.
It is, because it's free responses. It's not the pollster coming out and saying, of these words, which do you agree with? It's just say anything and we'll write it down and group them. And if you did put this test to me, Gretchen, I would use one word to describe Hillary Clinton. And that is vulnerable. Vulnerable. Based on these numbers. Maybe not in the Democratic primary, because I think the establishment in that party has made a decision they're going to do everything it takes to nominate her. But between these numbers, where it shows that she is seen as dishonest and disliked, and other numbers from a new Quinnipiac poll this week showing that she is underwater on personal favorability by 21 points, and even worse in some other crucial sub-demographics, this is a presidential frontrunner who is absolutely beatable.
Okay, before I ask you to do the Bernie Sanders one word, let's take a look at some of the positive responses for Hillary. So here's some of them. Like her, qualified, experienced, strong, honest. Then they had some neutral responses, and these fall into that category. First woman president, outspoken, Democrat, not electable. Okay, and then we go back to the negative ones that we kind of highlighted. But look, Guy, I mean, the highest percentage, 21%, was dishonest. And then you have dislike and criminal. I mean, those also got 9 and 7%.
It's a big, obvious plurality. Dishonest, liar, not trustworthy, bad character. That grouping was far and away the #1 cluster associated with Hillary Clinton.
Okay.
And when you take all the clearly negative numbers and positive numbers, it's upside down for her by about 14 points.
Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at the positive responses for Bernie Sanders. Here they are. Favorable, fresh face, honest, caring, good guy, etc. And then the neutral ones were, drumroll, socialist, 12%. Didn't know, 8%. And then you get to the negative ones. Not sure socialist should be neutral, but anyway. Crazy, unfavorable, communist, free stuff, dislike him, not electable. Okay, Guy, what was your word going to be?
My word would be authentic. And I think he is authentically wrong as a conservative on almost everything, but he has believed this stuff for a very, very long time. He's open about it and he tells the truth. And I think that's sort of the big dichotomy within the Democratic race. You have a woman known for her dishonesty and inauthenticity running against a man who's viewed as less electable by the Democratic establishment, who has some much more radical views and plans that I think are totally unaffordable. Clinton would agree, but his supporters would say he tells the truth, we know who he is, and he's consistent.
All right. I love this poll. Guy, good job on it. Thank you.